Amazon LightSail. So one line to explain this service is it is easier and a simpler version of EC2. So you all know EC2 is a compute service, right? Like EC2, Amazon LightSail is also used for compute service, but not only for compute. It also have some features. So let me explain how we used or using EC2, and then let me explain how what are all the features in LightSail. Okay. So let's say this is the company or organization ABC, and here we have a development on and operations team. So they'll deploy applications using internet in the AWS cloud. So what they will do, for example, they'll use, of course, EC2 is important service. They'll use EC2. Let's say they are deploying two-tier architecture. They'll use RDS. And for domain name, they'll use Route 53. And for alarm and notification, they'll use CloudWatch and SNS. And like they need to integrate more services. They want to use more services to deploy or complete application in the AWS cloud. So what AWS do taken this, for what purpose they taken this Amazon LightSail means it is a easier and simpler version, which means even developer can also deploy the application in AWS cloud using Amazon LightSail. So let's say again this is a company and they need to deploy application in AWS cloud, but this time if they are using Amazon LightSail means, so let's say this is company and this is developer. So using internet, the developer can able to deploy web application in AWS cloud using LightSail. So what is the difference here means, while deploying in AWS cloud, the operations team need to integrate all these services to get a complete web application. But here in the LightSail, it integrates all the features in a single console, like instances, containers, databases, networking, storage, domain name, and alarm. So this single LightSail service, it have all the features in the same console. So like in EC2 or any other service, we don't need to go to RDS and create database, and we don't need to go to Route 53 and create domain name, and we don't want to switch the services for a different purpose. When we are using LightSail, we can do all the things in a single console, and it is very user friendly interface, so developer can easily deploy the application in this LightSail. So let me show the LightSail console. So when I am searching for LightSail, it's showing launch and manage virtual private servers. So now I'm clicking this LightSail. It directing me to the different console. This is not a AWS console. This is directing me to the different console. Here you don't see the uh, region switching options, right? So it is a different console, and this UI itself looking very good and attractive, and it have all the features inside the same console. Okay, so it is very easy for the beginners who don't need more knowledge about AWS cloud. They can use this light side. So in this instance is used to create the instances. We all know containers are used to run a containerized applications in this, and databases is a backend for our particular web application. And in the networking section, you can see all the options are integrated here. So static IP, we need to go to VPC, and we have to create an elastic IP, and we all attached to the instance. And distribution, we need to go for a separate service called CloudFront, right? And we create a load balancer in EC2 in EC2 service. So all the features are integrated here, like storage. Here, bucket and disk, two storage only available. EF is not available in this console, and we can easily create a bucket. Let me show. So if I want to select a region, means I don't want to switch the region. I can easily change the region here, right? So if I want to create a bucket in Mumbai, means I just click Mumbai. It will create me bucket in Mumbai. I don't need more options here. So just bucket name, and it is free for first 12 months where from the date of creating this account. So I'm creating bucket. So it's just a one click setup to create a bucket. So here I have an option for objects. So here I can able to upload the objects and the permissions. I can able to change the public all objects to be public, and metrics. It have all the options like S3, but I don't need to go to S3 service and create all and integrate with EC2 or something. I can able to do all the things in a single console. That's the advantage of this light side. Okay. So and the domain name, we don't have a private hosted zone here, only public hosted zone. And I can able to search for a domain name, and I can able to register my domain, and I can easily integrate with instances, right? So snapshots is used for creating a backup for my instance and also my disks. So let me create an instance here. So I'm clicking create instance. So like I said, I have a easy option to change my region. I don't want to, for example, if I am creating EC2 in AWS console means all the time I need to switch the regions, right? So here I don't want to switch the regions. I can directly go Northern Virginia or Mumbai, anything. And availability zone option also very easy to select. So I'm selecting zone A. I'm selecting Mumbai region, and here I don't have many options here. So LightSail having only two options, Linux and Microsoft Windows. So this select a blueprint. It's like AMI marketplace, right? You all know AMI marketplace. So this app plus OS has come up with a particular application pre-built within the OS. So if I am select operating system only means it will give me only operating systems. If I select apps plus OS means it will give a pre-installed web service. So I'm going to select Nginx web server. So my Linux operating system will come up with Nginx web server. So this launch script is like a user data. We all know the user data, which is used to write a script. So we can able to deploy our application using a script. If I give a fruitable web page script here means I will get the fruitable web page. So for that I need to select operating system only. So this is a key pair. I can able to create a new key pair, but it will come up with a default SSH key. We can use this, or otherwise we can create a new key pair. Let me create a new key pair. So when I am clicking create, it will ask for the name. I'm just giving NV. So okay, this is Mumbai region. And MUKP. So when I click generate key pair, it's created and I can able to download this private key. That's it. So my key pair is MUKP. So if I want to enable automatic snapshots, it will enable. I can able to enable snapshots. So here in the EC2, we will not receive a public IPv4. Sorry, V6. We will not receive a V6 IP addresses. Here we will get both IPv4 and V6. For Mumbai, it's not showing IPv6 only. But other region it will show both options. Maybe I am changing this to Northern Virginia means. So maybe why it is not showing. So okay, it's not showing. But the recommended option is both IPv4 and IPv6. So again, I'm selecting Mumbai. So here, when comparing with EC2, we need to select the instance type. Our price depends upon pricing model and depends upon the instance type. So here we don't have any pricing models here, and also we don't have any instance type. It come up with the fixed plans, monthly plans. I can able to sort it sorted by or filter by memory and like storage or transfer processing, like this I can able to filter. So this monthly plan is first 90 days free from the date of creation. Now it's not free, but I am selecting this $5 per USD plan. So what it is saying, uh, okay, yes, that's it. My instance name is the next one. That's it. There is no more options. In EC2 we have so many options to integrate, and it show the security group options, and it will show the which means disk options, root volume options, like that and all. It will show. But here no more options. It is easy to create, right? Let just clicking options, and I can able to create the instance. Yes. Now I'm created my Nginx web server here. So here I can see some options. So connect, manage, stop, reboot, and delete. We all know this connect option, stop, reboot, and delete options. When I go to manage option, it will show all the options like EC2, connect, metrics, snapshots, storage, and networking options. When I go to metrics, here I have the option to enable the CPU utilization metrics. So if I create alarm means I can able to easily get a notification when it hits that particular percentage. So if I want to add my email to give a notification, it is easy, right? If we want to get a notification means we have to create a alarm in CloudWatch, and then we have to go to SNS. Like we are more dependent on different services, but here it is very easy, no? Add contact. So which means here I can able to type my email address, and I can able to create a notification generation. So it is very easy. Here in the storage part, yes, so it already come up with the block storage. It's a root volume. If I want to create a additional new disk means, it is also very easy. See, it already showing that Mumbai region, and name itself it already here. If I click create means, it will create a disk. So we don't need to do more options or more navigations to do this. So, and then the very important point, the static IP. So I can able to easily attach this static IP to my Nginx server. Just create and attach means it will attach to my instance. No more steps in this. So no more complicated steps here. And here the very important thing, it will automatically add that rules. If we want, we can come here and delete, and it will only give a control over inbound rules, not outbound rules. It will give me control over only inbound rule. It outbound rules, all traffics are allowed, and it showing both IPv6 control and then IPv4 control. Here you can see, I guess. So we can also add a security group firewall for both IPv6 and v4. And then, yes, that's it. So I'm going back to the instance. Now I'm going to click connect. Maybe not this. So manage. I'm selecting this static IP address, which I have attached little before, and I am giving this IP static IP in the browser means it will give my Nginx server, right? It is very easy to deploy applications in LightSail. When comparing with EC2, it is very easy to do all the things. So let me give some points related to LightSail. So when I'm saying, I didn't say it is a advanced version of EC2. I just say easier and simpler version of EC2. I didn't say advanced version of EC2. So now I'll say the light sail is for whom? So it is for beginners, beginners learning AWS, and hosting simple and small business with predictable workload. Why means because in the light side, in the networking section, we don't have more control over VPC creation. It will not allow us to create a custom VPC. It is a very very big a drawback of light style, because if the company needs to isolate their application means, what we'll do, it will not allow us to create a custom VPC, and it having load balancer, but if we want to dynamically create more servers means, it will not allow, because in this slide style we don't have any auto scaling group options, right? So we need to manually create a service, and then yes, that's the main drawback of this light side. And let me compare EC2 and light side. So purpose of when we need to choose EC2 means um, advanced scalable cloud infrastructure. So Lightsail is for simple virtual servers for quick deployment. And control over, here we have more control over VPC, scalability, and availability. And here less control. And then when comparing cost pay as you go, but in EC2 we have a separate cost for each services. For RDS we need to pay separately. It will cost in a billing, separate billing. And for additional EBS storage we need to pay. And then for the my name we need to pay. Like it have a different billing for different services. But here we have a monthly plan for particularly storage related we have a monthly plans. So when comparing with EC2, LightSail is cheapest, EC2 is costlier. And the last one, security. So IAM, it have a IAM security groups, sorry, security groups, NACLs, and KMS. So it only having security groups, which means basic firewall setting. And finally, if you want more control over infrastructure and availability means you can go with EC2. But if you want to deploy simple and quick applications means you can go with LightSail. And see here in the LightSail console, I have an option to create a disk. So I can easily add, but it won't show any disk related options. So we have a different EBS types, right? But it will not show any EBS types. This is also a one drawback. For example, if we need like a performance related disk means how we will choose. This is also a drawback. And in this LightSail console, we have an option for LightSail for research. So when I am selecting this LightSail for research, it will directing me to the different UI, which means different console, which is only for research purpose. It have the features of research related features integrated within it. So like LightSail is for developers who want to deploy application on the AWS cloud, and LightSail for research is for research purpose. It have the features related to research. Maybe in future we will get more LightSail options like LightSail for DevOps, LightSail for operations teams. Like that, we'll get more options related to LightSail. And as of now the billing of LightSail is comes into a AWS account of our own AWS account. Maybe in future they will upgrade, and also in LightSail they will enhance auto scaling group or VPC setups, and other important features which is important for launching or deploying related features they will add. I hope so. That's it. Any doubts?
மேம் ஸோ லைட் சேல் வந்து இட்ஸ் அ பார்ட் ஆஃப் ஏடபிள்யூஎஸ் கரெக்டா மேம்?
Yes,
பட் ஃபார்
it is
ஈஸியர் யூஸ் அண்ட் பர்பஸ் கரெக்டா?
yes, yes.
பிகினர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி மாதிரி.
Yes, when comparing with EC2, it is easier for developers to launch a EC2 instance and manage EC2 instance with more features integrated within the same console.
Okay, okay. Only we can use that EC2 service or any other service like which is it like bucket, uh, database, or only it is mainly meant for EC2 instance. No?
Yes, mainly EC2, but it also integrated more features because we don't need to go with other services because in AWS console for like I said, there is more services when deploying in cloud. We need to go to RDS, we need to go to our Route 53. Like that, we have to enhance more services. But in the light side, we have all the options in the same console. That's the feature of this light side.